Good. What is up, everyone? It is Tuesday, December 13th, and a lot to talk about today. So starting off, FOMC just gave a statement, economic projections, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the market has, as you can see, right when they came out with it, made a huge candle up right here. All the way down here, you know, right when they talked a good 24-point move with the S&P 500. And so, you know, it looks like this keeps on falling through. It's, you know, looking like we're going to get to up around here-ish from 4,700, 4,780, you know, another potential 50 points. Not saying that's going to happen today, but I'm going to show you this new trade stuff I'm working on, because the second thing, which to me is more important than the FOMC statement, is the shift pitchfork trade I have been doing. I'm done with that. I'm done with that trade. It worked most of the time, but there were certain instances where it didn't work, and I tried adjusting the levels for it, and it just would not work. So I had to ditch it, and that's kind of why I didn't do the video yesterday, because looking at my wounds, just got to take some losses for it. So one thing, but that's the way it goes. It's, you know, I try these new setups until I know for a fact they don't work well enough for when I need them to work, and so that's just another one. So from that, though, I have shifted to the inside pitchfork instead of the shift. And then also I've brought back the 5-wave Elliott move, which I used to try to trade off of. And now this time I think I may have, using again the inside pitchfork, a potential really good setup for it. So what, well, here, we'll just start with this today. So today for the S&P 500, you can see there really wasn't a whole lot going on, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then the FOMC spoke, and it's been off to the races, going up there ever since. So that's kind of like the main. That's obviously the main thing that has been going on. Let me show you real quick how the, let's see here. So this is how, because I have some other 5-wave moves in here, and like this one right here is just the expanding triangle trade. So we'll still use the inside pitchfork for the triangle trade, and now we're going to use it for the expanding triangle trade. And here is how it works. So using the red symbol forward right there, points 2, 3, and 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's the higher high 4, 1, 2, lower low 3, higher high 4. So when price breaks, what I'm looking for is here's the levels I have for it. The 1, and then these other ones are just kind of, oh, you know what? This isn't the right one. Hold on, this is the right one. There we go. That's what I want right there. So this is for the, that one was for, we'll talk about just a second, for the 5-wave LA move trade. But this one is for the triangle trade for it right here. And you know what? I just messed it up. Dang it. Hold on. I did. Crap. So I think the other one, I'm going to save as expanding triangle trade. And what? Oh, dang it. I just realized I messed that up. So that's the expanding triangle one. And then the triangle trade, I believe, was 1.5. Was it 3.5? I think that was it. I'm going to have to go back and look. Triangle. Shoot, I'm gonna have to go look at old videos.
Hey everyone, we have a triangle trade set up today, and the indicator we're using is the semaphore indicator. It is on TradingView. It is free. There it is right there, using the standard inputs for it. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a swing high right here, swing low right there, swing lower high, swing higher low. We have that.
And we had a trader, he was...
Hey everyone, we have a triangle trade set up today, and the indicator we're using is the semaphore indicator. It is on TradingView. It is free. There it is right there, using the standard inputs for it. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a swing high right here, swing low right there, swing lower high, swing higher low. We have that right there. So we just take our line indicator. Thanks for that. Take our line indicator, go right there. Hit it right there. There we go. And then we go to the low side, hit the low, and then the lower high. So once we do that, then we look for a close either above the blue line or below the line right there. So we got it closed above, so that's our signal to go in for it. So then the target we're looking for is going to be just a simple Fibonacci extension level, which is going to be the 1.146. So we have the 1.146, that's the target. So price goes up, doesn't hit it, reloads back down here, and then finally goes up and hit it right there. So in a perfect world, you get in right here, right there for about a 38.25 gain. But that's how the triangle trade works. Thanks.
Let's see an older video. All right, I think this one should work. Let's see here. I gotta remember what my pops off here going into the end of the day. We'll look going into Monday, looking at more upside. Does that's the ABC or 6 level the other way, which broke out and then all out right away. Leave that way. Looking for, take it to 4 and 4, $600 trade. This is it's a triangle trade. So there's high, there's low, lower high, higher low. So there we go. Points 3 and 4 are within points 1 and 2. So that's triangle trade. So when that happens in points 2, 3, and 4, you put the inside pitchfork on them, and when the price breaks out of the purple line right there, which is this bar signified by the black line, that's where the go long, the entry bar is right there. Now, what I like to do, rather than just getting in for it, because yes, occasionally you will miss it when price closes above it, it just skyrockets off, goes and hits a target, and it's done. Yeah, you missed out on a great trade. But what I like to do is take from the low of the move, which is typically 0.4 purple to the green from 0.2 typically. Take from the low of the triangle to the $10 decrease in the last. Take 1.146 with the entries down here. We'll end on there. So we have it'd be potentially if that was terrible. I'll go back. All right. Make sure you get out. So using points 3 to 4, this is the 1.4 and 4 level. 0.4 hours. So be the in between the one doesn't form. Just a green semaphore. There's the entry point right there. Never comes back down. So for like the optimal entry is what I call it, which would have been right there. It obviously never even gets down closer to there, but did go up real easily and get the exit for over a percentage point and about $500 right there for the daily trade for Bitcoin. And so that one's done. Go to the longer time frame here. We're still here is Bitcoin from today. We do have a inside pitchfork trade, triangle trade. So there's the high, low, lower high, higher low. Points 3 or 4 are within points 1 and 2. So we just easily put that on, put that on, put that on, and lo and behold, look what happens. Price breaks above it. There's the entry point right there. You see something here. Bitcoin, 15 minutes. Okay, so it's on the 8th. So that's right here. 15 minutes. So 8th. So there it was. Okay. So this was it. So we just need to replicate what that looked like here. So it needs to go higher. That looks pretty close to being it. Oops, go back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1.5. This was not, I think this is 5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So save as. It's triangle trade. Yeah. Triangle. All right. Cool. Yep, that was it. Right. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Cool. All right. Back in action, and actually what I want to do is change that to yellow. Thicker. There we go. All right, there we go. No, I do want to change the color though. Yeah. Make it simplet. Okay, yeah, definitely want to change it. We'll make that orange maybe. There's too many oranges on there. Don't want it to be yellow. Let's make red and target blue. That'll work. What is this? Shoot, this was 5. That is just going to be triangle. Right? Yeah, cool. All right, starting over. This. Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Tuesday, December 13th, and a lot to go over. First thing we'll talk about, based upon what's going on today, is as you can see right here at around 1 p.m., the FOMC released their statement, and it was dovish for the, see lower inflation, Fed officials see lower inflation, slower GDP growth, see 0.75 point rate cuts in 2024 and then additional cuts. So that's why the market's popping off real big, because they're projecting that kind of in 2024 and beyond, they're going to start reducing the interest rates. So the main reason why is the inflation in 2023, it's 3.2, and they expect it to keep on going down in 2024, 2.4, 2.2, and in 2025 and 2.0 26. So, if that's the case, they've done their job by raising the interest rates. That slowed the inflation down. But as you're well aware, if you've been to the store or shopping at all, inflation is way higher than 3%, way higher across the board and everything on 3%. So, that's the numbers they're using. But just look at your grocery bill, everything you're spending money on, just everything is way higher than that. But it is what it is, that's what they say. But hey, okay. So I just see the markets popping off from that. It really wasn't doing a whole lot today, from the high to low down that day. It's pretty, nothing much going on for it. But now it's blowing and going. But on my trading thing, one of the reasons why I didn't do a video yesterday was I figured out that using the shift pitchfork for the expanding triangle trade does not work. It works a lot of the time, but not enough of the time for when I use it. So I had to X some trades, take some losses, the way it goes. And so when that usually happens, when I think I have a trade setup that's working, they finally figure out it doesn't work, I usually take some time off, clear my head, get back in better state of mind. And that's what I did yesterday for it, because, you know, I was really enjoying that trade setup, but then, hey, it was obvious it didn't work. I'm glad I got out of it because I was shorting different things over here. And look at today, you know, I would have probably blown my account with all the stuff I was in for it. So got out, took some losses, lived to fight another day. And since then, started looking for other trade setups. And so I still like the expanding triangle. And so one thing I was doing yesterday, I'm looking at using the inside pitchfork instead of doing the shift pitchfork, because I'm still doing the inside pitchfork for the triangle trade. And also, one thing I used to do a lot was trading off of the 5-wave Elliott move. Kind of quit doing that just because I was looking for some other things. But I think I may have found a way. And part of the reason why I didn't trade off the Elliott wave is I could never know when to like short it when the run was over, or when the 5-wave move was over. And because I was trying to do like a reversal trade off of it. But now what I'm looking at doing is more of a continuation trade, and so using the inside pitchfork for that. So I think I may have found a way, and I alluded to it on some other videos. So we're still doing the retracement trade, which is just simply the ABCD. You're waiting for a scalp to come back to it. Still doing the inside, or the triangle trade inside pitchfork. Now I'm going to start doing the expanding triangle trade using the inside pitchfork, and I'll show you the levels I'm doing. And then as well, 5-wave Elliott move with the 5-wave Elliott move with the inside pitchfork as well. But I'm still looking at adjusting some levels over there. So anyway, so I know a lot talking right here. So let's show some examples right here of what I'm talking about. So like here's a couple of Elliott waves. I wonder if I can. Yeah, well, let's see, change the color. Yeah. Change that to yellow. We'll change the Elliott waves to yellow. All right, cool. So the black ones are just like the either are the expanding triangle trade. So like right here we have expanding triangle trade. So here's how it works with inside pitchfork. Same thing. There's points 1, 2, lower, low 3, higher, high 4. So same thing with using points 2, 3, 4, and let me change it to the right template here. Triangle. And so what I'm looking at is same thing. So then when price closes below the yellow line, which is the 0.5 line, let's go short, and then the exit is close to the green line right there. I don't put it right on the green line because I've seen it come close to it and move off a bit, but pretty much close to the green line is good enough. So like here, for instance, like if you got in right when it opened, you got out close to the green line, you know, 4-point gain in it. So it seems decent, but some of the other trades that I was looking at getting out of, the ones that didn't work for the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq for the shift pitchfork, did work for here. Now they weren't big gains at all, but they weren't these huge losses where the market just takes off the other way for it. So right now the inside pitchfork's looking pretty good for these levels for it. I'm going to keep refining it, but I have started taking some live trades to this, and that's basically what it is. And now, so for the Elliott wave trade, he's just simply counting the Elliott waves. How I count them, which it may not be the way, but it's the easiest wave for me. I use Fibonacci retracements and extensions. So all you do is there's the base of it right there, and I just hook the Fibonacci retracement tool up to it, and then I just start dragging it up. I look for retracement, and then you have one. When it goes back down to the 23.6 level, which is the purple line right there, that's when you look at seeing, is that going to be 0.1, then potentially 0.2? Well, it's not, because it rolled back around, went up, made a higher high, came back into the first wave, because you can't have a wave come back, wave 4 come into wave 1, and it also made a lower low down here. So, but that, I don't mean it wasn't wave 4 yet, but you'll see real quick. So here we go, 0, potentially 1, there's the low 2, and I've already obviously done this. So then it looks like it could be, okay, could this be 0.3 up here? Well, you see coming back, which should be 0.4 right down here. It breaks into wave 1. That's one of the rules of Elliott wave. 0.4 can't break into wave 1, which it did right there. So we keep on going higher with it, and you just keep on going higher, waiting for price to come back down to, well, that was another one right there that we'll talk about here in a little bit, but waiting for price to come back down to wave to the 23.6 level, and then finally it does right here. There you go. See, you get that big retracement, comes all the way down to right here, and doesn't break into wave one because here was wave one right there. So it comes really close, but doesn't break into it, so it is valid. And then all you do to get the wave 5 is I just mark wave 5 wherever price hits the 1.146 extension level from points 0 to points 3. And so that is it right there. So then what I do is I take, again, the inside pitchfork at points 0, 3, and 4. Now we don't use the same levels that we did for the pitchfork trade. We do this one. And there's a couple things. So you're waiting for, obviously wave 5 to hit. So that's where wave 5 hit right there. And let me make a different color. We can just see like we are red. Yeah, red. There you go. So there's 0.5 right there. So then there's a couple things I'm looking at doing. I don't have the exact levels for it. Probably not going to use this level, which is 1 for it. Probably won't use that level. But these other levels, points 2, which is level 2, which is the blue. Purple's 3, and then I guess the other one is another blue up top is just make it white one. It's a bit easier. Way up there. So what it is, what I'm looking at is when price closes above, here we had 1, 2, a couple closes above it. Then the next target is going to be the purple line right up here. And so for like this trade, say you're like right here, looking at close to about a 4-point gain right there. But maybe the real target is close to being this white line up here. And I'll tell you what, we'll make that a different color so it's easier to see. What I'll make it, I'll just make it green. Green's fine. Yeah, make it that green right there. So it may be the green line, which is the number 8, the 8 level for it. And that's what I've been noticing for some of them now. It doesn't always go up there and hit it. So I think when it gets close to it, just say good enough and be done with it. But that is what I've kind of seen as being the levels for it. So it's a real interesting trade setup. And let me show you. See, here's another one. I'm going to make this a different color. Make it orange. Yeah, orange easier to see. So here's another one right here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5th level. So just draw the Fibonacci, see down to there. Here's look like it could have been another one, but as you can see, there's 0.1, how price broke back into it, so can't do that. So then we just keep on drawing up. There it hit it, and there it made 0.5 on that candle right there. So then we again just take the inside pitchfork, 0, 3, 4. And here we have stuff going on. So we had and this is where it gets kind of interesting right here. So here we have 0.5, and as from the last level, the 1 was already the 5 point was already within the yellow level, so I wasn't worried about it. But here we have it's going on, seems going to do it. So we do have a break up in it, but then the very next candle comes all the way back down to the downside, but then starts going up over here. Gets over there for the day, the end of the yesterday, didn't hit it, comes back down, and then look at this, right on the median line of the inside pitchfork when the FOMC statement, when they started, bam, look at that. Went up, hit the blue target, went up, hit the purple target, and now it's clearly in between the purple and green target. So that would say, okay, well now we are also anticipating price going up and hitting this level right up here. So if we just put like that line to there, and we'll just extend it out some. There we go. For it, that's the target we are looking for, right up here for it, for that one. So and then if we take from this move, from this last one we just looked at, well, that one's already done. No, hold on a second. Templates. No, that was it. Yeah. We're looking at the target coming right up there for that target. So those are the 2 different targets that we have for it if it is going to go up there and hit that. So anyways, this video is going to be a little bit longer today just because I'm going over these new setups that I'm doing. And let me show you how it works for like the long-term S&P 500 market right here, because I was going through this the other day, going through over all these trades. for it. So like here's 0.0, 3 and 4. See price closed below the 1. I already hit that one for it. Didn't close between the blue, which is, I forget, was it the 2 level and the 3 level, so we wouldn't take it down there. But eventually does come down there, hits it. Then as you can see, it does close down here from the 3 level and isn't going to the 8 level by any means. So again, it's just some things like that's what I'm just trying to figure out is like, how do you know when to take it short? Do you have to wait for like 2 or 3 confirmations? Because here, I mean, won't consider that one, it's right on the line. So here you only have one close lower than it, and then it shoots right back up, and you don't have any other closes below it. Like here you have close lower than it easily. Here's second close, and then the very next one hits it. So nothing you can do there. But do you need like 2 or more confirmations for it? Or do you just get it on the first one, and if it isn't going to go down and hit it, well, this one shows it does give you, from this trade, a potential to get out of it, because price went against long the other way, but it came back down, and for a little bit of profit would have gotten you out if you just stayed in that trade as well. So just something I'm trying to figure out on the best way to trade it. But so here we have going the other way, 0, 3, 4. You see right here, price going up, closed above it. When it hit the blue line, goes above it, came close to hitting the purple line, didn't quite hit it, and then it goes down the other way. So that's why when I'm doing this, I don't have my exits right on the line. So I see them getting close to it, but have them slightly off the lines from hitting it. And obviously the purple never got closed over, so we weren't even looking at coming to the 8 line for it. But it did close above the 1. Goes up there, that's close enough for me to get out, but it goes up and hits the blue line and starts closing above it, gets close to the purple, misses it, comes back up for a second time, gets even closer, misses it, and then breaks back down the other way. Does it go up there eventually? And does it eventually go up there and hit that way up there? But so just want to, and part of this reason I'm doing this is just my mom journaling. So just like I forgot the levels they were, I can go back and look at a video and see exactly how to do this in case I forget. So here's one right here. So that was the 5th point right there. Then our price goes below it, hit that line, and it goes all the way down below it. And so you could go short right here because it's clearly in between it. Take it all the way down pretty close to the 8 line. Doesn't hit it before it reverses back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, here we go up here again. Right, get close, get somewhat close, doesn't really hit it, comes back down the other way, and then eventually goes back up. It hits it, closes north there, goes up pretty much close to the purple line, and then it's just off to the races. Look at this, it's closing, directly above it, and goes up there and hits the blue line right there for that one. Here's another one. There's just a lot of good examples on the weekly S&P 500 chart. I already have it set up right there. Let me make sure I have the right levels here because I was doing this the other day. Okay. They're close above the 1 line, goes up here at the blue, goes up here at the purple, starts going above the purple, so tells us that, okay, we're looking at the blue line going up there, getting hit, and then it starts waving around the other way, and then goes up there and hits it, no problem. Here's one right here. I think this is a little bit of a different one right here. Yeah, here's one. So price, goes up there, up at the 5 here. The 5 would really be right over here somewhere, but never breaks above the 1, so you don't really worry about it. No big deal. That one's done. And then that's it for that one. But anyways, that's how it works. It's pretty interesting to see that. So anyways, so those are targets I have. Looking up here. 47, I would say, a good place to get out. 47.75 would be a safe exit right there. So it can be another 20 points from this move right here, just based upon the target I have for the inside pitch for that one for today. And then look at the Russell 2000 right here. This is a expanding triangle trade. See, this is 0 point. It's got that semaphore is kind of messed up right there, but it really doesn't matter. It can be that one or that one. Doesn't matter. The points is points 2, 3, and 4. All right. And so you can see price broke out below it, came down, got pretty close to got somewhat close to the green line. You may need to even adjust this further. Came down somewhat close to 3.5, but then the FOMC statement came up and just skyrocketed up right here for that. So we did have retracement down here, and we'll take that one off. So I don't know, maybe this is just one thing I'm trying to figure out, what's at this point for, what level is the best level for it. Maybe 3 is the best level. See, it came down, pretty much hit the 3 and moved off. Still, that's really good profit potential for it. There's close all the way down about there, 13 points for it. So maybe it's the 3 line. It's just things for me to figure out for it. But yeah, price is scooted up big time for it. Then we have this one right here. Tell you what, hold on real quick here. See something. All right. Let's see here. Going over Dow Jones was the same thing. Everything is just skyrocketing up for it. Here we have a expanding. See, there's points 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do points 2, 3, 4, and it gets you out release it for it. There's the close. It comes up. There's about right there, 17. Not a whole lot for it, but that's the way it goes. I really haven't done a whole lot of for the Dow Jones, looking at the 5-way Elliott moves for it. That's another thing I'm going to start looking at. See, now here's one down there. Take it all the way. Take it right there. 20, 25 easy points for it. So yeah, the X line maybe the 3, not the 3.5, just based upon that Russell 2000 trade for it, where it came down close to it, didn't quite hit it, and then skyrocketed off. So that's why we look at these. So we'll go ahead and save that. Save it as expanding. Yeah, expanding. Here we go. So I think that looks pretty good for it. And then going over to oil, this is another one we have. Let me change that to expanding, I believe, right? Yeah. We have a couple expanding triangle trades right here. So using 15-minute charts, see there we have points 1, 2, high, 3, low, 4. So we put it on points 2, 3, and 4. Here's where the price broke out right here. Put the black line for it. Price has gone down the other way since it's been down there. So it needs to come up to this green line as a target we're looking for right there for it. Then we have, let's see here. Then we have this trade right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, another expanding triangle trade. Price broke out right there. And we're looking for this green line to target, which is, about a little over $70 right there for that one. So that one looks like it could be a nice little profit target. This one obviously has some work to do right here. If it is going up there and going to be hit, let's see, it needs to just even break even for it. The entry was, it needs to go up another $1.70 just to break even for it, for that. So one thing to consider is when the price does, let's see, that didn't even work right there. When the price does go the other way on these trades, is there another level to get in with right there? There's the entry, the black line. Then you take like the high from points, from the low of the point to the previous high of the point, or the previous high of the move when it moved down from, and then just look to get in the other way, because if you did, you would look to get in at, that's not what I wanted, you know, between 1.146 and 0.414 for it. So those are things, or maybe just sometimes, because what I have seen sometimes for inside pitchfork trade, it pretty much works. And what I mean by works every time is, I would say 90% of the time, maybe even higher, it's going to put you, you know, put me, since I'm not doing it, put me in profit, you know, if you get in close to where the entry point is, like this one, close to right there. But have seen it a couple times, again, not often, less than 10% of the time, when price does go against it or just waffles around a lot, and by the time it hits the green line, you'd have a slight loss. So that's the case, not a big deal, where, you know, if it works 90% of the time, you're going to hit those, you know, big winners, big runners for it. And sometimes you'll get, you know, little profits here and there, but then the times it doesn't work, you're not getting those big losses. It's just going to be a small little loss here and there. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'll consider that trade a huge success right there, where it keeps you from the big losers. And if you're only having a loss, even 20% of the time, it's a small loss. That's still an amazing trade setup. So I mean, that may be the case for this one right there. So we'll just have to excuse me. What kicker is, when the price does go against you, I'll go ahead and take this one off over there. When the price does go against you, because, you know, we're looking at hitting up this green line up here, well, then maybe you do take, you know, there's 0.4, and from over where the previous high was before we had the movement down, maybe you do put the Fibonacci level there, get in somewhere about the 1.146 or somewhere right in there, because then, like, you know, if that's your entry, and then you have a second entry way down here, 1.146, we're getting right there, and say it's getting you out a slight loss right over here when it hits the green line, we'll just say right there. So you got it right there to right there. Well, now you have a 220 tick gain and a 55 tick loss. So you're going to have a very nice gain on that trade right there. So it's just one of those things that I'm trying to figure out what's the best way moving forward when the price goes against it, what level to get into it. But excuse me. The main thing is that it keeps you from the big losses. Like the shift pitchfork did not keep me in front of the big losses, and that was a big thing. You know, it's fine to take losses, but you know, minimize them and get out as soon as you know it's not working, and quit getting the trade set up when you know it doesn't work at all. And then yeah, Nasdaq right here. I mean, here was this one where it didn't work? I think it was. This was the one where it didn't work. Yeah, so let me show you the difference right here. Yeah, wait, yeah. So how I was doing this shift is when price closed below the median line, I was taking the exit at the yellow line, which was the 1.146 level. And it pretty much worked 95+% of the time, but look what happened here. It didn't get hit. Never hit it the other way, and just kept on going up and up and up. You know, it's right in this small channel down here, because the X would be right here, but you know, that's a big loss right there. If you had gotten in, which I think I'd gotten in like right over here. But let's say there's the entry, you know, if there's the exit yellow line, that's a 133 tick loss, or point loss for Nasdaq for it. That's just, it stinks. It's not good. So for the new one with inside pitchfork, you can see the angle is a lot more extreme than the shift, but some of the wins may not be as much, but hey, you're still getting a little bit, because like there's the entry, there's the exit right there. Okay, 30 points, cool. That's way better than 133 point loss for it. So that's the main reason why I'm doing it. I think it was even looking like a 1 minute. Let's see here. Yeah. See, look at this. I was even looking at today a 1 minute Elliott wave move right here. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, so that's just from the other one. Yeah, see, never broke below the one, took off the other way. But I don't like just 1 minute chart. It's too much going on right there. And then we have that huge move up. So yeah, today for pretty much every market is going to be a blowout day. There's the yesterday's high and low, put it on the daily extension levels, So up to that point, the daily tension high was the high of the day. It had been punching off of it, and then FOMC came out. And market's just been blowing and going ever since. So that's what's going on there. Let me see something right here. Let's see if we could count a 5-wave move here. There we go. All right, so there's that. Okay, move that up higher. All right, cool. So there's 0.012. Nope. Wow. Could this be it? Yeah, okay. Well, here's a 5-wave move right here, but it's not going to do much. Because as you can see, there's no follow through with it. It hit the 1.146, and then it sold. So then let's see, is that the low? All right, so let's see if there's one going up here this way. All right, that's one. 2. That doesn't cross into it, doesn't it? Oh man, this is gonna be a weird one. Actually, it may not work. Okay, it's 45.25. Actually, I think it will work. Yep, it will. Okay. That's good. Let's see how this works. So 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. All right, so I want to make the red. That's better. All right, so let's see how this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Price closed above it right there. We hit that one. The very next 2 candles closed above it. Goes up there, hit that one. So I mean, look at that trade right there. It's a real nice trade. So getting right there. Let's say out right there. Then it closes above it, so you get in right there. Take it up to say right there, get out early, 42-point gain for it right there. So that's the goal of this trade setup right here. It's a momentum or continuation type of trade you're looking for. It's not a reversal trade, which are pretty much most of the other trade steps that I have for it. This one is you're looking for, excuse me, a continuation, ride that momentum, ride that wave higher. And then just like look for, so there, 4, you're just waiting for a price to hit it back, go back the other way. So let's see here, 5, put that up in it. Yep, so that'd be the next starting one right here. And that candle. So let's see here. 0, 2. So that'd be a big one. It comes back here. So it's still 0, 1, 2. Let's see if this one would work. What did I do with it? Shoot. Oh, here you go. Let's see. Yep. So that one made a new low. So this is going to be 0, 1, 2. Yep. And let's see, is that enough for it to come down? Yeah. Okay. So here's another one right here. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right here. Here. And then let's see what 5's going to be. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take the inside pitchfork point, or was it right here? 0, 3, 4. Oh, not as big as gain as I thought. Okay, but look at this right here. This is real interesting. So the FOMC statement, it broke above here. or excuse me, before the statement. But anyways, from this 5-wave move, 3, 4, well, the 5 didn't get hit right here, but here's where the 5 is hit. There'd been plenty of it breaking above, still some more breaking above the yellow line right there. So that means we're looking for the target being close to the blue line. So, right there is pretty good for it. Came back down, then went up there and hit it. And then for this one, didn't close above until right there, went pretty much to the purple line. And look what's happening right here. Price was not closed above the purple line, which was at the 5, purple's the 3. Has not closed above the 3 line right there. So therefore, we are not looking for the 8 line to go up there and get hit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Closes above the purple line, then we'll look for the next target to be up here close to the blue line up there. See what this guy's doing right here. They've gotten a little bit closer to it, still not hit yet. There's that one. Yeah, that one's said done. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing here the rest of the day. I'm going to stop the recording for this video. I'll stay live on here. Is going through looking at some 5-wave Elliott moves, seeing how that one gets up there. Still keeping in mind the retracement trade. You want to look at this one right here, because this one, was it the 1 hour or 4 hour chart? It doesn't matter. Either one's fine. This is one I'm looking for a move back down for the SP 500, including the spiders. For it to hit the upper level right here, because this is a retracement trade. We have get off retracement trade and see A, B, C, and then the D's down here. So we put the retracement set on there. It's supposed to be when price hits the 50, we're looking at getting up 38. That didn't happen. So then if it hits the 60, you move your exit to the 50. And then lastly, if price hits the 76.4, then you take double your contracts you got in for the 50. Then the exit is this black line just below the 61.8. But in the rare times, which it has happened before, price goes up to the 0.414. You get in right there. So you short right there and then take it all the way back to right there. So that's one thing I was talking about the other day, where I was going to look at buying some put options if price did go up there and hit that, because this will be a good telltale sign that I have seen this before when this does happen. But if price continues to just skyrocket up and goes like up there or something like that, then unfortunately I'm going to have to get rid of the retracement trade as well, because that'd be the first time I've seen it not work. But just one time for this type of trade is enough for me not to stick with it. So I'm still saying it works until the price gets a lot farther north. It can go a little bit away from it. That's all right. Up to here, something like that. But if it continued to just shoot way up, then unfortunately I'll have to scrap the retracement trade. But that's why I'm expecting it to come back down here eventually for without going too much higher over there. If it goes up to 477 or so, that's fine. Maybe up to 480. But anything higher than that, then I'm gonna scrap the retracement trade, which stinks because it's been a great scalping trade setup for me. But we also have this gap right here, looking for that to come back and get filled as well. So I think it'll come back eventually. But we do have, if this is a real thing right here, the inside pitchfork trades with those levels, then we're still looking at another, from what the price currently is, another 35-ish points, at least another 30 points, get to right there, and maybe a little bit higher, closer to that right up there, to make sure those inside pitchfork trade, not inside pitchfork, to make sure the inside pitchfork from the 5-wave LA move trades go up there and get hit. So let's look at Bitcoin here real quick. I don't know how long this video is. This long video. Where's Bitcoin? Here's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's recovered some since its big sell-off there. Look at that big gap right there. Look for that to come back and get filled here. Big old gap, big boy. Get you. And we saw this gap here to the downside to come and get filled. This price got somewhat close right there. So right now it's about the gaps. Got this gap up here we want to get filled, and this gap down here we want to get filled. Personally, I would rather see it. I would have rather seen it go down from there and get filled, and then go up. But since it didn't do that, it leaves it open, unfortunately. And then we have the one up here that needs to come up and get filled. Get this. Oh, look, the old shift pitchfork trade. Sorry, guys. Change this. Expand. Oh, it isn't shift. So yeah, so we want to do was expanding triangle. Okay, well, I can't do that. So let's go on the weekly chart. I was doing this for our chart then. No. Okay, let's go to the daily. Yeah, and then put it back on. There you go. So for some reason, I had it on these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's you can't because these aren't red. Those have to be red. Oh, that's it right there. I need to put a note for myself. Weekly setup. Weekly time for all right. So let's see what the inside pitchfork looks for it. There we go. Yeah, for that one, it's already done. So here's where you go long right here. And there's the exit. So this one is already done. There. 7% gain for it. So that one's done. Still have a 5-way LA move. One we're looking for. Let me make sure. Same one. So here was 0, 1 right there. Let's see if another one gets back in here. That looks like it could. Oops. Stop. Does it hit 49, 42.95? Nope, does not hit right there. Going up. Does this one hit? Yep, that one hits. Okay, so I need to go redo this. Oof. 2, 4, 5. All right. This what that looks like. 3, 4. Put it on LA wave. So closed above it. Easy hit, and then closed above it. Goes down all the way to the opposite line. It goes up there and hits it right there. Interesting. Very interesting. So maybe that's it. If that doesn't go near the blue, then just get in either the purple or blue the other way. Just ride it up. So that'd be a heck of a gain right there. Look at that. 18,000. So what it tells me is I have to redo my other wave thing and my price prediction, because the price prediction I had was 78,865. Got to redo it. Let's see here. Can have it within it. There we go. Let's load. Yep. All right. So it's 0 to 1. Can't be 2 there. Right here. Yep. Okay. 0, 1, 2. That's right there. So that looks like. So went 3 to 4, when it hit right there, hit it, closed it, hit it, closed above it, and that's where right here. So maybe that really purple's the one to look for it. I mean, maybe you just wait for the yellow to close and you're going up to purple right there, and not look for blue, because if blue's going to be it, I mean, because if you're going long right there, expecting to go up here, price never went down to blue here. Now it's starting to rise again. So interesting. All right, so go the other way. That's nothing. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's not anything. Going this way. Blue. Down. Get that right there. And those guys broke down it in here. So we're still looking at potential. 0, 1, 2. So broke it. Yeah. So we're still waiting for a retracement. 3, 4, and up to a 5. So until your retracement, a weekly close with a lower bar than that one. There, right there. So yeah, I totally messed that one up, but that stinks. Oh well. Yeah, it must be a difference I'm doing. You know, this one right here, right? Yeah, this one right here. 0, 2, 1. Yeah, look at that one. Goes above it, hit the blue, hit the purple. Then never closed above the purple. So we're done with it. So yeah, maybe this is Bitcoin's poised to skyrocket off, because there you have close for it. Closed above it, signaling that's the next stop, but it's been real rocky here since April of 21. Over 2 years now, 2.5 years. But maybe it was just getting all of its, looks like kind of what's that, cup and handle formation, I guess. There's the handle, there's the cup, handle, cup. Let's see if we can. I guess that's the reverse one. Oh, I guess it'd be like reverse cup and handle. Handle, cup. Anyways, yeah. I mean, maybe this is it. And oh, man, Bitcoin has a ways to go. Say that projection, 100,000 for it, 44,000. Interesting. It looks like the market for this is coming down a little bit. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing for it. So all right, for the recording, oh gosh, 40 minutes is a long time for it. So I'm gonna stop it today, but a lot of this is just for my video journaling so I can keep track of these new trades for it. All right, thanks, bye. Great. Let's use Keter. Japanese fuck that.
He will bring the prince to manhood and help him to destroy evil.
Then what do you want of me?
The evil warrior has sent a team of assassins led by Ninja Temple to kill the prince. You must stop them.
your eye on the tape, cause the ones that never give just proceed and they thank you. Smile, but they fake you.
A servant gathers through damnation. All religion is a lie. Truth's the flesh in my creation. What's the purpose of this life? Obscene depression, self-destruction, leading closer to this truth with devastation. Comes a consequence created by music. When they come to self-retreat, make the stand and get refused and virtue.
First thing we'll talk about, based upon what's going on today, is as you can see right here at around 1 p.m. the FOMC green line right there. I don't put a green line, which is what I'm doing, and then it goes blue line going up there. I don't know, maybe this is one thing I'm trying to figure out. And then it goes up there and hits it, no problem, somewhere, but never breaks above the safe exit right there. The roughly another 20 points from this move right here, just based upon the target I have for the inside pitch for that one for today. And then look at, there's no wanted for it, but that what level is the best? Tell you what, hold on, level for it. Maybe 3 is the best level. See, it came down. See something. Right there, but it really doesn't matter. It can be, you know, and just say there's the, you know, same thing. All right. Let's see here. Going over Dow Jones was the, you know, at the time it's a small loss, you know, between one, you know, about a little. We have, let me, Russell 2000. Let's save it. And then go to over at oil. We did, this is another one we have. This was one where it didn't work. It does go against you because, you know, we're looking, you know, somewhere. Well, now you have a 220 goes against it. What, you know, minimize them and get out as soon as you know it's not working, and put the trade set up when you know it. Was this one where it didn't work? Stack right here, it doesn't work at all. And then yeah, Nasdaq right here. I mean, here was this one where it didn't work? I think it was. This was the one where it didn't work. Yeah, suddenly 45. Oh, come on. Right here. Well, the 5 didn't get hit. Move back down. You know, it goes like a, get to right there, and we chart us. So this gap here to make sure this video is this long video. Where's Bitcoin? Here's Bitcoin. Take that, please. Okay. Listen. Oh.